President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said that Russia should also feel the war. Today there have been 3 reports by Commander-in-Chief Zelenskyy. The reports are effective, exactly what our country needs now. Grateful to soldiers, Commander for defending Ukrainian positions, and fulfillment of our defense tasks. Ukrainians know how to achieve their goals. Russia brought the war to our land and should feel what it has done. We want to achieve our goals as quickly as possible, and this will happen. The head of state also informed about the report of Defense Minister Rustem Umerov on the supply of weapons and equipment for our army. The head of the SBU, Vasyl Malyuk, reported on the delicate work of the SBU, which protects Ukrainians from Russian sabotage and attempted assassinations inside our country. Against this backdrop, the Washington Post also wrote an interesting story about Ukraine's control of the Sudzha gas metering station, located about 5 miles inside Russian territory. An advisor to President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, told the Washington Post on condition of anonymity. Advisor's anonymous statement. The fact that this gas metering station is controlled by a judge is a fact. Various media outlets have been writing about it for quite some time, since the beginning of this offensive campaign in the Kursk region. Distribution station in Sudzha is under control of entering troops. Accordingly, the fact of control is there, and let's remind ourselves that as of yesterday, the advance was 25 kilometers. So this station can be 20 or 25 kilometers away. It will still be under the control of the troops who entered it. But we will talk more about this with our guest in the studio. Ivan Stupak is on the phone with me. Ivan, greetings and glory to Ukraine. Fareed, greetings. Glory to the heroes. The Russian Ministry of Defense confirmed the advance of the Ukrainian military in the Kursk region, saying that they are sending reserves and shelling from the air. We haven't commented on this yet, but it is important, and the press is divided into 2 camps. Some say it's pointless, while the East is suffering. Others say it's an attempt to pull back Russian reserves. Again, as the French Defense Ministry wrote today, we won't comment on this to avoid harm, but I think we can touch on the part about the events, namely how it affects the Russians. These are no longer attacks. These are not isolated sorties. These are full-fledged hostilities on the territory of their country. It doesn't matter who commits it. Of course, it's great when it's our blitz, and it is. But what is happening there, I'm sure the audience has seen a lot of video footage of the prisoners, which seems to be really stacked, without exaggeration. It's not just a cliché. There are 2 or 3, but they say that there were really 40 stacks on the first day, and the next day there were reports of 50. You can actually see footage of them being loaded like sheep. That is, there are really, really a lot of them.